Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thanks for being here today. Who's excited? I am super excited. This is the fun part. We've been waiting to do this for a while, so we're super excited for today.
I'm also excited, and I just got off the phone. I kid you not, 3 minutes late. That's why we're 3 minutes late from a phone call with our designers and our compensation plan people, and we have something super exciting to show you. This is the new enhanced compensation plan from dotdotsmile. With that being said, this is a 9-page brochure. We plan to go over all of it today in depth and even open up to live questions. So we're kind of going to have fun with this right now. We're going to be talking to you. We're going to be showing it to you on a split screen. And I'll probably even flip this camera around in a few minutes, go to the whiteboard. So our goal today is to help you understand completely all things dot.smile compensation, but then also all things moving forward with regards to the full launch, how it's going to work, how it's in transition, and the excitement that comes with it. So, Amy, take it away.
Okay, so as he showed you, we have this fun new brochure. It looks so awesome. It's not in your back office yet, but it will be very soon. So bear with us there. So we're going to share our screen right now so you guys can just see it, and then we're just going to go through it step by step. So there are 6 ways to earn, as Spencer has mentioned before. We added 2 ways for you guys to earn. Super exciting. You guys are going to love it. We're so excited to share it to you right now. So I'm just going to share the screen real quick, and then we're just going to talk through each one of them. We're going to flip it back, go over a few other things like he just said, open it up to live Q&A. I know chat is disabled right now, but we will enable it again and let your questions just come in. We want to make sure you guys understand this to a T. All right, so let's share your screen, my screen. Cute front page.
I would love to know who's the mother of that girl. That is probably my favorite picture in the whole pamphlet.
That's Heather. Heather Williams.
Heather,
is the mother of that girl.
Give me a phone call. We got to get your daughter a fun little sticker or something fun. She's
super cute.
She's the new face of the front page.
All right, and then this is the second page. Little intro to Jeff and Nicole. Most of you have seen that. Okay, so this is what we're going to be going over today. The 6 ways to earn. So direct sales, first order bonus, achiever maker bonus, team bonus, replicated website, and the leadership check bonus. Woohoo! Super exciting. All right, so let's get right into it. Take it away, Spence.
All right, perfect. So to start off, most of us already know that we provide wonderful children's clothing, but for many of you, you want to play the game within the game. So many of you buy low, sell high, and this is going to kind of go over how we hit different ranks, hit different achievements, hit different bonuses. And to start off, the first and foremost is to become an achiever. And I'm going to draw that on the board in just a few minutes of what it takes to be an achiever. But even before that, we're going to talk about number 1, direct sales, which many of you have been doing for months, even a few years for that matter. And then for those of you who have just joined dot.smile, this is going to be the primary way you're going to make your income, at least I would dare say for at least the first 4 to 6 months. Many of you are well aware that being able to buy wholesale children's clothing is super exciting. So as we just read through this, selling dot.smile merchandise is directly to your customer base is the first pillar of a solid foundation for your business. Whether your audience is on Facebook, Instagram, county and state fairs, storefront, or even in-home parties, we want you to know that the opportunity to buy low and then sell high is a wonderful privilege and also a wonderful opportunity to make good money. As I've been talking to merchandisers the last few days and the last few weeks, I've met a few of you who have been able to purchase, like seriously, a crazy amount of dresses. And I'm always intrigued how you're selling. If I come across somebody who's probably purchased, let's say, 7 to 10 times already, I'll quickly ask, hey, what is your secret sauce? Like, what's going on here? How are you able to buy so much and sell so much? And I'll be honest, each time I talk to a different merchandiser, the story is different. So I have met people who do the little street fairs. I've talked to people who do it through Facebook. I've talked to people who do it through Instagram. I would dare say that the most successful, and this is just from my experience for what it's worth, the people who I feel have sold the most dresses that I've spoken with have literally taken their dresses to the people, literally inside their homes, or vice versa. They've invited their friends into their own home and let them hand pick it, feel the material, let the children try it on, whatever the case may be. So I hope that nobody's getting caught up on one particular or one specific way how to sell these dresses, because like I said, I've talked to so many of you, the ways in which people are selling and finding great success vary tremendously all across the board. We'll go into the number two.
All right, so number two, the first order bonus. So most of you are familiar with what this is. That is what you guys are earning right now during soft launch. The caveat for soft launch is you guys are actually earning it on every order placed. But once we get to full launch, it will only be the first time they place that order. And to let you know, if they place their first order within the system during soft launch, it doesn't count again once we get to full launch. Their first order was already placed, so it's not going to count again. But anyone that you're recruiting into full launch, those first orders will count. And again, it is a 10% bonus when your personally sponsored merchandisers place their first order. And that means they're on your first level directly to you. And then the first order placed by anyone in your second level, you earn 5% from their first order. And then that basically sums that up. And then number 3, Achiever Maker bonus.
However, I want to interject really quickly. We have had a few phone calls come into the customer service saying, "Hey, I'm a little sure, let's go. First order bonus. I see that my friend enrolled on, let's say, July 26th, right? So in your back office, it shows Amy, for instance, enrolled on your team, and it shows the date of July 23rd. Now, Amy came in with just $50, just the membership. That makes her active. She can do whatever she wants. She can share the brand, get a replicated website, but she did not place an order of 25 dresses or more. And so for the few phone calls we've had trickling in, there's a lot of people who enrolled a certain day, but then placed their first order a few days or a few weeks later. And so just so you're aware, the checks that were cut were just for the 21st to the 31st, and their first order might have came, let's just say August 3rd or August 10th, or even yesterday for that matter. Those bonuses will still be paid when we unlock those commissions. So just as a quick heads up, there has been minor confusion or minor questions about that, but it's something that will make more sense when the next commission check is cut. You'll say, oh, there's my money from my friend who enrolled. I'm going to jump into the next part. It says the achieve the rank of achiever. That should also be your goal, is to reach the rank of achiever. So we're all in this together. To hit the rank of achiever, I'll draw it on the board in a few minutes later, but you just need to have 2 personally sponsored and qualified merchandisers on your first level. So find 2, right? You also need to be qualified and purchasing $50 PV each month, and then
But don't worry about that too much. We're going to explain what it takes to hit different ranks. So we're going to get into team bonuses in a second, and that's like the pay scale. So if you want to unlock all 5 levels to get paid, it's going to be a certain set of requirements, which I'm going to explain in a second. And then what he's talking about is the ranks to achieve. So the pay rank is I like to talk about it as a monthly goal, because you want to hit that each month, because you want to get paid on as many levels as you have and as you can. But separately, we want long-term goals, which is going to be the ranks that you're striving to achieve. They're more difficult to achieve, but the bonus is much greater. It's very exciting. So Achiever is one of those ranks, which as they're pretty familiar with it, right? Because it's in your comp plan now. But we have changed the requirements just a little bit. So we will explain what it takes to hit that Achiever bonus in just a minute. But was that it for the Achiever Maker bonus? Yeah. So every time you get somebody on your direct line or your first level that you personally sponsored and they're qualified, every time people right under you hit Achiever, then you get $50 every time. So that's what that one is on number 3.
And for what it's worth, many of you have actually hit that rank. You'll know as we go through this chart, like you're like, oh my gosh, I'm already an achiever. I didn't even realize it. That's what's kind of exciting about it. So it's something that many of you have hit, are very close to hitting and achieving, and our goal is to help those of you who have not been there yet hit there. So anyway, yes, Amy, keep going. Number 4.
All right, number 4. So I'm just going to read it really quick, and then we'll go over it. So team bonuses are another pillar of the Smile compensation plan. You'll be instrumental in helping your team generate volume through leadership qualities, example, support, and sales. The team bonus aspect of the compensation plan is calculated from your personally sponsored merchandisers, which has infinite width, left to right, and a depth of 5 levels. You will be compensated based on successfully building team volume within your organization. As your team begins to grow, you are entitled to team bonuses based on the total monthly volume generated within your team. So if we go to the chart, this is what I was kind of just mentioning, what I consider your monthly goal, because you want to hit a specific pay rank. And if you just enrolled and paid your $50 membership fee, you are an independent merchandiser. And if you don't have anyone under you, then you don't have a team, so you won't qualify for this team bonus. But there are bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond pay ranks that you could hit each month. And so let's just go over each one. So if you want to unlock level 1 and get paid on 5% of every order placed by those on your first level, sorry about that. You have to have 2 people personally sponsored and qualified on your first level. Now, I don't know if we've explained this before, but qualified means you have to have purchased 50 PV within that month, and active just means that you have paid your $50 membership fee. So you have to have 2 people directly under you who are qualified and have purchased 50 PV in their month. You have to have a personal volume of 50 PV yourself, and your whole team as a collective must have purchased 250 PV. And if you hit all those within that current month, then you get paid on the bronze scale, and you get 5% of every order your directs placed with us. And it goes same for silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Each of these have to be personally sponsored on your first level and qualified. So some of you might look at this number 10 and think, oh, easy, I already have 20 on my first line. But this could change from month to month, because just because you have 20 on your first line, that doesn't mean that at least 10 of them are going to order 50 PV that month. So if you have less than 10 ordering 50 PV, then you will drop down to the platinum scale for that month, assuming you have a personal volume of 125 and your team hits a total team volume of 1,000, and then you unlock the 4 levels. Does that make sense, Spencer? Did I do it justice?
I think when all is said and done too, this is something that you shouldn't feel like you should be racing towards diamond as fast as you can. The beauty of direct sales is to take it at the pace that works for you. I met a gal just a few weeks ago up in Oregon who has been selling clothing for literally over 2 years, and she never had any interest in building a team or an organization below her or for her. And so she found great satisfaction. She made great money selling. And when all was said and done, she liked what she was good at, and she knew what she was good at. So she didn't necessarily chase after all these other things. And we totally get that. If that's you, that's great. We don't necessarily expect everybody to just think, oh my gosh, I got to run through this and hit this as fast as I can. Ultimately, this takes time because you have to kind of recruit people, train people, work with people, nurture people. And so, I don't know, I think we all kind of know within ourselves where we're at right now. And if we need to push ourselves and set goals and say, hey, I want to hit the silver pay scale in a few weeks or a few months, let's work for that. But ultimately, I just want you to know we're on your team, we're on your side. We created this for you. And we're here to help you reach that and achieve that, but we don't want you to feel like, hey, it's me versus all of them, or it's me versus the corporate staff, or me versus everybody else. We want you to really take your time and just do this according to your time schedule, your financial budget, your desire. I mean, many of you, I'm sure, are mothers, grandmothers. You have responsibilities with your church or your school or your neighborhood. So don't feel like this is something that is the end all be all. This is something that along the way, coupled with the simplicity and beauty of just buy low, sell high, is if I do meet ladies who want to sell with me along the way, as I train them and support them, we can grow together and get some commissions off it. So this is something that I think for many of you can and will be in place soon. But for also a great deal of you, it's like something like, I couldn't care less. I just like to buy the dresses and let my kids have half and sell the ones to my neighbors. And that's totally, totally fine too.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this entire compensation plan, because it kind of appeals to everybody. If you just want to get in with $50 and buy our dresses at wholesale, you can do that. If you want to be a big builder and go deep and get to the highest rank, which we're about to show you in a second, you can do that too. You go at your own pace and do what works best for you. You know, if you cannot afford to buy 175 PV that month to qualify to get paid on your 5 levels, don't do it. You know, you have to figure out what makes the most sense for you if your bonus is going to be worth spending that much money. So, you know, you guys will figure it out as you go along. And some of you might not even have 5 levels deep, so you don't need to shoot for the diamond pay scale. But like Spencer said, it's great.
All in due time, for sure. All
Absolutely.
in due time.
Okay, so the 5th way to earn, many of you are aware of it. Okay, so dot.smile has provided an opportunity for independent merchandisers to have a personal website to promote, grow, and strengthen their business. Promotional items provided by dot.smile Corporate will be a way for you to sell online while carrying no inventory or stock on hand. You will be paid a commission percentage of these sales based on your qualified status within dot.smile. So if you are active and you have paid your 10%, or I'm sorry, your $50 membership fee, then you get paid a 10% commission from every order placed on your replicated website. If you are qualified, which means you have purchased at least 50 PV within that current month, current period, then you'll be getting paid 20% of every order placed on your replicated website. Now, we are still working on, we're getting them all set up. I know some of you are like, where is it? It's not working. They aren't ready yet. We are still working on them. And we are still working on what we're going to put on the website, but we have a lot of great things in store. Exciting new things you guys haven't seen before. There's going to be a lot of good stuff.
We might have some swag on there.
We might have some swag. Maybe. Spencer's been working hard on getting some cool stuff in here. Go ahead.
But with regards to the replicated website, it more or less is you back to number one, right? So back to number one, if you have the opportunity to see your friend, to see your neighbor and say, hey, I've got cute dresses or t-shirts or leggings or whatever the case may be, and you know you can turn your $17 into $34, by all means, we want that to be your main focus. The replicated website, by and large, is maybe something you promote when you're on an airplane, you get talking to the lady next to you, and you're like, oh my gosh, let me give you my business card, let's get the website. It's something that we want to provide to you in a situation where you don't have the time or the means to hurry and make a quick sell.
And I also view it as a way to fill in the gaps for you. Because, and what I mean by that is, we had merchandisers in here yesterday that I was speaking with, and they said that they had just done a vendor event and that they sold 6 dresses. And I was like, but 6 dresses is great because those 6 people weren't in your Facebook group, I'm sure. And now you have 6 more new customers who are going to go spread the word. And each time you do a vendor event, you know, you get more. And the other thing they said was, yeah, they wanted a donut in a 5-6, but we didn't have it. And I just thought, I know, right? And I just said, you know what? That's case in point. Like, people who haven't seen these dresses, they see a donut dress and they're like, oh my gosh, I want it in a 5-6, and they didn't have it. And so that's what I view this replicated website as. It kind of fills in your gaps. So And again, I'm not saying we're going to have donuts on the website or we're not. I'm just saying there will be dresses of some sort on the website, but it's not meant to be a competition with you guys at all. We all know that there's a large audience out there in the world that doesn't have social media. And if they do, they don't have the patience to sit through a live sale. They don't like that way of shopping. They're confused. They don't even know how to do it. So this replicated website helps, make these sales for the people who just want to go to the website real quick, check out, and have nothing else to do with the shopping experience. You will be able to earn on those sales now. And so I think it's really exciting personally. It's like, hey, I don't have it, but check out my website. They have all the sizes, go look over there too. So if they're not interested in what you have in your house physically, they might be interested in what's on the website, and you're still making money, and you don't have to do anything other than promote your link. You just promote your link and you earn commissions. If you're qualified, it's 20%. That's awesome. We ship it from here and you don't do a thing. You just promote the link. I think it's great.
And I'll be honest, I also think it's great. I know for me, I don't see it being a major source of your income. But with that being said, I can honestly tell you, I'm trying to think here, the last time I went to a mall. I don't know the last time. I hate the mall, right? And so my wife and I, we have a membership for Amazon Prime. We shop online. I think a lot of people, like she said, they love the idea of just shopping online quick. And so it is a way to promote your business online for those people who hate going to the mall, who don't have the time to sit through a live Facebook Live. Truth be told, I've maybe seen 7 minutes of a Facebook Live from
this guy doesn't even have a Facebook. He doesn't even know.
I don't do the social media thing so much, right? So, I mean, I like Instagram, right? But at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to go find it on Instagram, the right size, the right color. I personally love to shop online. And so for me, I like the idea of being able to just get Amy's card, jump online, just scroll through. Oh, that looks great for my daughter, my niece, my neighbor, whatever the case may be.
And we're not saying everyone's like that. We know that your platform is social media, and there's a ton of people on social media. That's the majority of your business. It's great. But we're just talking about the small percentage that doesn't want to do it. And now you guys have a way to capture them as well. So it's all super exciting.
But I'm kind of a sucker for trade shows.
I know.
Shows for me
this guy's
fun.
Old school. He's a trade show guy. He's a pen and paper guy. He's visual, whiteboard, sticky notes.
So yeah, so there is something for me in this as well, right? So give me your business card. I'm coming shopping.
All right, so let's get to number 6. This is the exciting one. One of the ones that was added. So we added number 3, the Achiever Maker bonus, and we also added number 6, the Leadership Check bonus. Take it away, Spence.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so as many of you know, dotdotsmile has been around for an awfully long time, and for those who've been around for an awfully long time as well, they've been able to basically accumulate quite the sales force, quite the buying audience, quite the sizable team and believers. And so for those people who have gone above and beyond to promote the brand, to promote the products, to promote the opportunity, this is the catch-all, the game within the game where we'll pay you handsomely. And so this is referred to as the Leadership Check bonus. I guess I'll just kind of quickly read over it. I'm sure many of you already just beat me to the punch and hurry and quickly read it and screenshot it and shared it on Instagram. But in the meantime, let's go over this really quickly. To further reward our leaders for their sales, personal volume, and team volume, we have created the Leadership Check bonus. This bonus is calculated from independent merchandisers you personally sponsor and the teams they have sponsored within your organization, and so on. The Leadership Check bonus is calculated from up to 5 levels of depth and unlimited width. As your leadership rank within dotdotsmile increases, so does the Leadership Check bonus associated with each advancement. And so looking at this chart, quick little screenshot, right? So similar to your pay rank, this is going a little bit above and beyond your pay rank. So to hit the rank of merchandiser, that's everybody. You've paid your $50. And to kind of go back on what we said before, the merchandiser, when you've paid that $50, that makes you active for 12 months. Whether you take a few months off because of sickness, because of family life, because that is a 12-month window that your $50 got you.
And we should clarify that because I know in policies and procedures, it states that you have to be in order to be active, you have to purchase within a 90-day period.
I do believe it says that.
But we are changing it. It's just a $50 membership fee.
Yeah, you don't have to purchase. I think you should because we have Halloween, we have Christmas, we have Valentine's, we have summer, so 4th of July. I think you'll find yourself purchasing every 90 days, but we don't ever want to feel like, hey, where's your purchase, blah, blah, blah. We're not here to police you. We're just here to support you.
Yeah, I did just want to clarify that because I know we're saying active means you pay your $50 membership fee, and in PMP it says active is buying within 90 days. And I know there's some of you that are military that are concerned in case you can't buy within those 90 days. So very simply, $50, you're active for a year, and that's it.
Easy peasy. I like to compare it to your Amazon Prime membership, your Costco membership. I'm sure you guys will have memberships to whatever the case would be, the local YMCA, or does that cost money? I don't even know.
I don't know.
The gym, whatever, right? So it's your membership. So
yeah, let's get
that. So here's where you hit the rank. So the Achiever, very similar to earlier. To hit the rank of bronze, like the pay of bronze, to hit the rank of Achiever, same, just fine too. Same, just have 50 personal volume, but your team volume beefs up to 300. And so once you've done that, it's like, whoa, I hit the rank of Achiever. So if you're familiar with your dashboard in your personal dot.smile back office, if you look in your dashboard on the back, on the far left, it's going to show you your rank, and it's going to say merchandiser. Everybody today is a merchandiser.
I think right now it shows you pay rank is merchandiser, and you can toggle, and it'll say lifetime rank is merchandiser as well. But they will be updating that to show the right pay rank to match our new names.
So it's going to show you on that little square rectangle in your back office. It's going to say merchandiser, and then when you hit Achiever, it's going to say Achiever. When you hit Believer, it will hit Believer. It will say Believer, and so you'll know every time you log in, this little subtle reminder, hey, I'm a rock star. I'm building this thing. I'm having fun doing it. So pretty self-explanatory little chart here, but let's jump into the Believer, right? So the Believer is the next step up. You've doubled your personally sponsored and qualifieds to 4. You've beefed up your inventory to 75 pieces a month. Simple math puts that about at 2.25 dresses a day sold if you're doing dresses versus leggings and shorts and whatever the case may be. You've got a team volume of consistently doing 750 a month. And you've also been able to help 2 of your personally sponsored reach the rank of Achiever. We never want anybody to feel like they're going at this alone. This meaning dot.smile as a whole. Whether it's this you're doing, whether it's your direct sales you're doing, whether it's anything you're doing within dot.smile, nobody should go about this alone. And that's kind of why we want to make sure we put you with the best support, sponsor, team, training, brochures, these webinars. Like, we're all in this together. We don't feel like we have all the answers, and we don't feel like we can do this together. So once you hit Believer, we will give you a check for $1,000.
Woo woo!
Totally right. So
it's one time only.
Yes,
when you receive when you achieve the rank for the first time.
And so I think right now you're thinking to yourself, you're looking in your back office, you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I've already got 3 people, and I got X amount. You're already crunching the numbers. I can just feel it through the screen, I'll be honest. And so many of you actually are believers already. I know we've got some creators, and so I like, congratulations. That is our way of saying thank you to you for all your hard work, and not only your sales, but in your recruiting and with everything you've done so far. It's remarkable to me how many people I've talked to who already they've set goals, weekly goals, quarterly goals. I mean, that's so cool. Those of you who have grabbed the bull by the horn and run with it, this really caters to you. This is the opportunity within the opportunity to make this, in many instances, kind of a life-changing thing for you. And so I'm super excited about this. This is kind of like something I'm passionate about, having been in sales and having been like working hard, right, all these years. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, you can put in your time, but the bonus above and beyond is icing on the cake. And so we want you to definitely feel like, hey, this is for you. You can. I know together we can hit this, and I can promise you that. I've seen it in other companies. I've seen it even right here within dotdotsmile, and other industries as well. So those people who do choose to go above and beyond in this aspect will pay you handsomely for it.
And it's good to have a long-term goal.
Yeah, please.
You got to keep working towards something.
Please, don't ever feel like this needs.
Okay, so creator, you have to have 6, and again, all of these right here, like I said before, they have to be on your first level and they have to be qualified. So again, if you have 6 people, but one of them doesn't qualify, then you're not going to qualify for this 6 personally sponsored and qualified. And again, qualified is 50 PV purchased in that month. Personal volume of 100, and we will go over in a second what each item equals in PV. Dresses is 1 PV, but the other items vary. So don't fret. We will explain all of that in a minute. Okay, so the team volume to become a creator has to be 2,000 amongst your whole team, and your PV does count within your TV. Just a fun side note. But you have to have 6 qualified, 100 PV, and 2,000 team volume 2 consecutive months in a row. And again, your direct first level line, sponsored and qualified, you have to have 2 achievers and 2 believers. And once all these stars align, boom, you hit creator. Super exciting. And then you get a $5,000 check bonus, which will be paid within 2 payments of $2,500. And then for dreamer, same idea here, increasing as we go with a $10,000 check bonus paid over 4 months with $2,500. And dun, 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 becoming an executive. It's the highest rank you can get. It's super exciting. A lot harder to get to. It should be.
It should be, and it is. But truth be told, I mean, if you've built steady and consistent along the way, the numbers match up. Where it's like, you know what? Oh my gosh, my dreamers, my creators, my believers, my achievers, they've gotten me past third base already. The last little push, is just kind of getting everybody else on your team to kind of do a little bit more for the holidays or do a little bit more to push themselves. And so it's actually a lot more attainable than you might think.
Yeah. And these achievers, believers, creators, and dreamers, you have to have 3, 3, 3, and 2. Again, all on your first level. And once all these stars align, you get the rank of executive and you get a $50,000 check bonus. One time only when you achieve it, paid over 5 months with $10,000 installments. And so as it says down here, it's calculated on unlimited width. Therefore, in order to maximize your income, you should strive to continue advancing to higher executive ranks, as well as to personally sponsor merchandisers, thereby creating more personal enrollment legs, which contribute towards your team volume. And anything else on this leadership check bonus?
Looks pretty good to me. Let's show them the next page. There you go.
Boom.
So for many of you, this is what we're striving for. Equal balance, equal width, equal depth. You build how you feel comfortable. If you're the social butterfly who can go enroll 30, 40, 50 people, good on you. If you're the type of merchandiser who loves to work one-on-one with people and help them find 2 or 3, good on you. But this is kind of a nice little visual that shows you, hey, I'm at the top. I'm the qualified merchandiser. I'm leading by example by buying 50 PV each month. And therefore, I have the strength and the confidence to work with my downline, so to say, or my team, at each level, support them through different ways of selling and finding and recruiting and training and the whole 9 yards to the point where you're like, wow, this is cool, this is exciting, this is fun. We're hitting our goals, we're reaching our numbers, we're getting bonuses along the way. And that's the beauty of direct sales, and in particular this individual compensation plan. And once again, a cute little child, still in the show, still in the show.
My nephew is wearing this shirt today. All right, so as it says, dot.smile rewards program and check bonuses put you in the driver's seat. You guys should take control, take ownership, and together, let's have fun. And don't forget to dot.smile.
So we're gonna send it to print ASAP.
Yeah, we're gonna get you like fancy brochure types you guys can pass out and have.
They'll be high gloss. They'll be super cool. Upon full launch, we'll probably put one of these in like your first order kind of thing. It'll also be accessible. Maybe. But this will be accessible through your back office, hand in hand with the other one we already had. But this, so the way we scroll down, it actually
reads like a brochure.
Like this. You can see that cool little fancy triangle they made between the two pages. That's the artistic graphic eye of our designers. Mine's got the little notes and whatnot. But this is how it will read and view printed out with the closing of Don't Forget to dot.smile. So thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us.
Well, we're going to do Q&A.
Yeah, we're not done.
We're not done. Hopefully that helps clarify a lot.
Grab a snack.
Yeah.
I know I am.
This guy brought his candy. He's like, it's going to be a long one.
It's going to be a long one. So I wish I had enough to share.
Okay.
But let's open up the Q&A. I'm going to jump to the whiteboard if needs be. I welcome it.
All right. Okay. I just enabled the chat box. You guys should be able to send your questions in. We're going to look for them here in a second. And then I should be able to like broadcast them down here on the bottom so you guys can all see the ones that we are.
I'm nervous about the feedback, right? This is like real instant time.
Okay.
Can everybody see this? Or is it just us? I'm really curious right now.
They can see it. They can see it too.
All right.
I need to get rid of this.
Can you go over PV? Whitney, yes, we can go over PV. PV stands for personal volume. Personal volume is very simple. Should we turn the screen around? Should we turn this around? Yes, no, maybe so. No. I'll just say
I think this one's kind of simple.
Personal volume, if you purchase a dress, that is 1 PV. If you purchase a t-shirt, that's 0.75 TV. If you do leggings, that is 0.5 TV. And if you do shorts, that's 0.25 TV. So for what it's worth, look at this as...
They can't see it.
Oh, you can't see my finger pointing at the screen and stuff? Oh, darn it. 25, 50, 75, $1. You're looking at those are your 4 quantities, right? So to make 50 PV is like $50. It's not dollars, but that's just simple math. Like let's say you wanted 50 PV of legging shorts, they're 0.25 each. That's 200 legging shorts, right?
Is it 200?
Yeah, it's 200. Nobody really needs 200 legging shorts today. So buy a few leggings, buy a few t-shirts, buy a few dresses, you'll easily have your 50 PV. And likewise, that does not have to be made in one purchase. You can do 25 PV, check out, come back 5 days later, do 25 more PV, you've hit your 50 for the month.
Jessica said go now.
There you go. There you go. Thank you.
Okay, bear with us, guys. We're just going through all these questions. Is the order minimum changing?
From what to what? Megan, we're here to help. Changing from what to what? Come
well,
on,
it's
specifics.
It's 25 pieces now. And so is that going to change in full launch?
No, you can still do 25 and check out.
PV or pieces?
PV.
Yeah. So right now you guys are checking out and it's 25 pieces. It will change to 25 PV. So like he said, if you want to check out one order, only shorts, 200 shorts. Because shorts are 0.25. So to get to 50, that's 50 PV. 100 shorts to get to 25 PV to check out. He was talking about qualified. Sorry. Hopefully we're not confusing you guys. We can also send you charts to explain it better, and hopefully that'll help. Let's see.
I'm confused by that question. This one.
When are marketing materials available?
Full launch.
We're working on them right now.
Yeah, we're working on them right now. They should be done. We'll have the car decals, the business cards, the brochures, the banners,
water bottles,
pens. Did I say
pens?
Pens. Should I show? I can't even find it.
Well, it's not even real.
This is a sample we got mailed to us. Pretty cute, pretty fun.
So we're still working on it. We don't have a set date yet. Hi, Tabitha. Okay. Okay, when does the official launch start? So, official launch.
Very soon.
Very soon.
We can't be the ones to announce that. Like, let's be honest. That's a Jeff and Nicole thing. But yes, we are privy to all information very soon.
Yes.
Is that sufficient?
It should be very soon. We know we said 30 days, and we're at the 30 days, but we still do need a little bit of time. We're finalizing the coding of the comp plan. You know, we just got this brochure, beautiful brochure done. We're redoing the shopping cart for you guys. We're not going to do packages anymore, as you know. So we're getting all of these different moving parts set up. So we know that we have hit our 30 days of pre-launch, but we do still need a little bit of time, and we should be announcing that relatively soon. All right. We're just staring here reading the questions.
I know, right? Can you hit certain leadership bonuses more than once? Annie, no, you cannot. However, with regards to the Achiever Maker bonus, you can get the $50 Achiever Maker bonus on all your direct, personally sponsored merchandisers. So let's say you've signed up 7 people. Each one of those 7, when they hit the rank of Achiever, you'll get $50 every time one of them hits the rank of Achiever. So the Achiever bonus is limitless. That's number 3 in your packet. You can hit that over and over and over and over again. Whereas like the big checks of 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, those are actually tiers. Kind of a cheesy analogy, but at the same time, I think it might relate to many of you. I was once in Boy Scouts, and I was an Eagle Scout, believe it or not. And so within scouting, there's like Star, Life, Eagle, right? Well, there's actually first class, second class, the whole 9 yards. But the ones who
I'm looking at questions for the next one.
She's not very impressed by my rank of Eagle Scout.
I'm not even.
No, but like for what it's worth, like you have to get different merit badges, you have to do service, you have to do all sorts of things. You have to go get like interviews and whatever. I kind of forget all that was all entailed. But the fact of the matter was, many kids join Boy Scouts. Many kids do it for a few months, a few years, and they quit. Those of us who persevered, for lack of a better word, we hit the rank of an Eagle. And once an Eagle, always an Eagle, right? Once an Achiever, always an Achiever. Once a believer, once a creator, once a dreamer, once an executive. So this is something that we definitely anticipate making an example out of you, promoting you, showering you with privilege and opportunity and stuff like that. So, I mean, these are things that I hope you'd want to achieve. I hope you want to strive for. But at the same time, if it's not you, it's not you. And so that's like a long answer to a short question. You get paid get paid once on those ranks.
Okay, next question. Are you going back to the wait list once the pre-launch is over? The answer to that is no. We made the wait list originally because we didn't have enough inventory at the time, but we have enough inventory right now. So there will be no wait list. If people are interested in joining, give them your link to enroll. And just have them get started right away. And in full launch, will the packages be gone? Yes, they will. You will be able, and I've seen some other questions too, so I'm going to kind of combine all these right now. There will be no packages. Every style and size will be separate. So you can order. You reading ahead?
I'm reading through these comments. Who is Heather and why do we love you?
It's probably Heather in the other room.
Thank you, Heather.
Heather said we're killing it, and we hope that's true.
Sorry, I'm killing these M&Ms.
And interrupting my answer.
I apologize.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't have breakfast or lunch.
So info launch, will the packages be gone? Yes, you will be able to order each dress style in any size you want. You'll be able to order leggings, legging shorts, and anything else that we have. And you don't have to do all of shorts to get the PV. It can be mix and match. You can order some ballerina and some leggings to check out. It's going to be, if you were around before we went to this launch, it's going to be like the last wholesale order forms where all of our products were available that we had in stock, and you could just order whatever you wanted as long as it hits the 25 PV. Okay. So, I want the water bottle and car sticker. Me too. I can't wait till they come in. Let's see. Will there be another webinar? I'm assuming that's in reference to announcing the date of the full launch. I'm sure there will be. Right now, at this moment in time, we don't have one scheduled or planned. It might be an email. It might be us popping on, letting you guys know. But I'm sure we're planning. We're trying to do weekly webinars to keep you guys informed as best we can. So,
truth be told, I'm sure we'll have one next week. And we'll go over anything that might have been too confusing today. This will be up, like we said, in your back office. I mean, soon. It literally just came off the press. We have spell checked it. We've looked for all the little errors. Now that we feel like it's good, we'll just have the programmers put in the back office. So you can go over this too. I know that, like, I'm assuming most of you, well, not most, I'm assuming several of you took screenshots. If not, that's fine.
Okay.
It makes more sense as you read through it.
So here's another question. If you only have one person underneath you, will you get compensation on every one of their orders from here on out, or just the first order? So if you only have one person underneath you, you only get their first order bonus, because in order to qualify for earning commissions on their orders, you have to have at least 2 people under you who are personally sponsored and qualified. So that goes back to the bronze pay rank. Pull up the hard copy here.
Should I draw that?
If you want to. He's itching to draw on this whiteboard, guys.
Well, I mean,
so yeah, if bronze is 2 people under you. So if you have 1 person, then there's no levels to unlock. So yes, you will be earning on the first order. So we encourage you to go out and find the second person.
And then let me kind of just emphasize really quickly too, right? So many of us, upon the arrival of the affiliate program, we went gangbusters. We started telling our friends and family and neighbors about, hey, join dot.smile, enroll, blah, blah, blah. Your downline might just look like this, with you being the gray and your 4 friends here. And then come the commissions unlocking just the other day, you're like, hey, why am I only getting paid on 2 people? Well, that's because 2 purchased, 2 didn't. So with that being said, like, don't get so caught up in this, because if they're not buying, there's nothing to make off of their volume anyway, if that makes sense, right? So, I mean, if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. And so please never lose focus of the fact that you have 50 dresses, you have 30 leggings, you have 25 shorts.
Yeah, the focus should always be on reselling.
You take care of what you can take care of, just like we try and take care of what we can take care of. Like,
sell your dresses,
totally,
and train your team. Build
our warehouse staff knows the warehouse, our production knows production, our sales knows the sales, our marketing knows marketing. And so we oftentimes do get so caught up in, like, holy crap, why this, why that, why this, why that. Some things are just beyond our control. And I think ultimately if we just focus on what we're good at and what our strengths are and what we have control over, the rest just kind of takes care of itself.
All right, so I have a good next question from Valerie. It says, do the big bonuses compound if you pass the first level and hit the second? Will we get paid on both? Yes. If right out the gate, if you've been doing this for a while, and you already have a good team built, right out the gate, once we launch this, you might hit creator right away. And so you will get the believer check as well as the creator checks. And that's outlined in a timeline, which we can share with you guys if you hit it or at a later date. But you will definitely get paid for every rank you hit.
Absolutely.
All right.
And truth be told, that is our favorite bill to pay. I know it's one of those
Yeah.
things that we actually look forward to it because, I mean, it's something that you very much have earned. So it's not like something we would ever, under any circumstance, want to be slow to deliver on or whatever the case may be. You earned it. You get it ASAP.
All right. So next question from Jennifer. Will leggings be in pairs of 2? No. They're not going to be in pairs of 2. So you buy 1 at checkout and you get 2. It's just that each legging is 0.5 PV. So if you want 1 PV with leggings, you'd order 2, if that makes sense. But they will not be shipped in pairs of 2. So you just order, like if you want 3 leggings, you order 3 leggings. People saying their son just joined Scouts. My husband still carries his Eagle Scout card with him. All right.
Wait.
Sorry, guys, bear with us.
Please do PV again. All right. Well, that one says, do our orders count towards PV? Yes. So your team volume consists of all of your people, 5 levels deep, infinite width, including you. So personal volume, team volume, and team volume also includes you.
Okay. How about this one? If someone under you closes up shop, does their downline roll up to you as first line?
Melissa, great question.
Great question. We've been getting a lot of that.
Here's Melissa. Here's her friend and her team. Her friend took his spill. She's cooped up for 6 weeks. No, that's not funny. That could happen. Nothing rolls up. Melissa's first line is still active for 12 months, remember. Just because they're not working it, promoting it, whatever the case may be, they're still active for 12 months. Upon the 12 months and they don't pay $50 to reactivate, then we address it. But in the meantime, everybody is going to have some situation where they slow down or pull back for one reason or another. I know the holidays might be something. For some, the holidays is the busy season, work. For some, it's like, no, this is my family time. I'm going to take a step back, enjoy the time off, and do my thing, right? So like we said, we're not here to force or crack the whip saying, do this, do this, do this. Do what you do best and do what you're comfortable with. But, you know, we don't kick you out. We don't force anything up or down. So, no. I hope that answers your question, Melissa. But it's something that an experienced direct salesperson probably asks. So,
all right. Do your orders before the affiliate program count? No. Once we go full launch, the requirements in each of these charts is, like it says, the current period, the current month. So everything in the past, it's not going to count as a buildup. Everything in these charts is present time, that current month, or 2 consecutive months in a row. So orders purchased in the past won't count. It'll all be present time in that current month.
And that kind of goes back to the first order bonus. As we mentioned earlier, the second payout, the first order bonus, that's extremely generous. You're getting paid A on 2 levels, and then second of all, you're getting paid 10% of the first level, 5% of the second level. So in many aspects, the pre-launch is quite generous, to say the least. But there is no team volume accumulated or rolled up or whatever the case may be to help answering those kind of questions regarding that.
When will those who signed under corporate be assigned a sponsor?
If this is because you signed up under corporate, it's because you haven't answered my email and you haven't answered the call when I've called your house 10 times. There are still a lot of you direct to corporate that I have been trying my darndest to get a hold of. Who asked that?
Whitney.
You know who you are. Please email me. Please tell me where you want to go, because we'll gladly put you where you want to go. Like, that's our job. Like, we want to get you the support. We want to get you the upline. We want to get you in a nice team that has goals and whatever the case may be. Whitney, please contact me. Let's get you where you want to go.
Or if you're asking for somebody else, have them contact
Yeah, do you
us.
got a friend who's in the same boat? Yeah, there's still too many of you. Let's get you where you want to be.
All right, next question. Any idea on wholesale prices for leggings, tees, and shorts? We did announce that on the last webinar. Shorts are $7 wholesale with a map of 13. Leggings are $10 wholesale with a map of 19. T-shirts are remaining the same as our last launch, $14 wholesale. And I believe map was 24, and I'm pretty sure it's staying the same. If it does change, we will let you know. But right now, shirts, $14 wholesale.
They're $24. Sorry, I just got ice left. I want some water.
Okay, real quick, Rebecca, why can't I order? It's making me pick a hostess. I wanted to broadcast this and answer this question because I've had other people have that situation. I would recommend closing out of your browser and starting again and refreshing and starting fresh, because I've seen it before where if it takes you to trying to pick a hostess, something that you clicked on along the way made the system think that you were hosting a party, and that's like a customer trying to purchase. So that's a fun feature that our back office and software has for you guys to host parties and check out that way. We're not completely 100% familiar with it, so we're going to learn. We're going to find out exactly what it is, how it works, and let you guys know how to use it once we get into full launch. But if you are trying to order and you see something about a hostess, I would close out and just try again. Hopefully that helps. All right.
Really quickly, while she's finding the next question to answer, for those of you who have been calling into customer service, will you please give us your merchant ID number? We take phone calls from whatever, Karen, Susie, Jill. There's so many Karen, Susies, and Jills within dotdotsmile. Help us help you. So if you're emailing, please include merchant ID number. If you're calling, please have that number available. That's super helpful. And likewise, when you first enrolled into dotdotsmile a few weeks ago, we didn't have a little asterisk that required you to have your telephone number to enroll. And so we do get emails that says, hey, will you please let me, hey, is Spencer there? I need to talk to him. I pull you up. I don't have a phone number for you. And so if you don't have a phone number in your back office, will you please take the time today to go to your main menu, profile, edit, put in your phone number, because my hands are tied. I don't know how to reach you. So merchant ID number, please, phone number to contact you as well.
All right, Heidi, is there a way while checking out to see what the PV is as we are adding things to our cart? Yes, we will. Like I said, we are rebuilding the shopping cart, and our software team is coding this whole comp plan and everything. So we will make sure that you'll be able to see that. Jocelyn asks, when will we be able to use commission towards the purchase of product? Not right now and not in the beginning of full launch, but we do
anticipate that being an option.
Yeah, we anticipate that being an option, but we don't have a time frame right now. All right. I like this question. Amy, more importantly, what kind of lipstick do you use?
Oh.
Well, this is Russian Red from MAC. So silly. Okay. Emily says, you're like a big kid.
That's to you, I'm sure.
No, he's like a big kid.
Oh, Emily. I'm sorry. I am like a big little kid. I've got two little kids who are the cutest,
They're
and
super
they
cute.
keep me young, and I love it. I'm probably much older than most of you think, but I try and stay young for my kids.
All right. So Jamie asks, when will the back office start calculating again? Cannot click on our names in the tree view anymore. So that's by design. You won't be able to click on your names in the tree anymore. Um, that report won't be available, but you'll want to be looking at your unpaid commissions report. So if we talk about commissions real quick, we turned on commissions so you guys could see July 21st to July 31st. So that's what you guys can see right now in your back office. Heather, our amazing account rep, is she just joined us recently. Super excited to have her. But she is working really hard to be cutting all these checks for you guys. And I talked to her today, and they should all be sent out in the mail by Thursday of next week at the latest. And then we don't have a specific date yet, but we will be turning on August commissions
super soon.
And we're not going to wait till the end of the month to show you all of your August commissions. We can do it week by week. So we will be doing that next week, maybe?
Oh, I think for sure next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll start to see at least where you're getting close to for your commissions in August.
Now, really quickly, too, with regards to commissions and all these questions about PV, if you remember, everybody comes in with a $50 membership. That's clearly not volume. That is not a dress. That is not a short. That is not a legging. We do not pay commissions on the $50 enrollment. And so there have been people coming back saying, hey, my friend came in with package B. It's $650. Why is my 10% not $65? Well, we take your purchase minus the 50 membership and then calculate it. So just as a heads up, no commissions are paid on the $50 membership fee, just the actual product volume.
Yes. All right. So Jessica says team volume is really per month, not quarterly. So yes, team volume is per month, and if it seems high, no, yeah, if it seems high, like it's a lot for you to hit in a month, don't get discouraged.
This is personal. She's saying team volume.
Yeah, I'm saying team volume. She's saying per month, not quarterly.
Gotcha.
So I'm saying, yeah, it is per month. So if you want to hit 1,500, if you want to hit the diamond pay scale and you have 10 qualified people on your first level and you have bought 175 PV and now you're just banking on your whole team having 1,500 PV or yeah, PV, like team volume.
That's like if you do the math on that,
yeah.
That's surprisingly very easy to achieve. I think you guys will be pretty surprised. I mean, let's be honest, like this particular chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus you, if you all did the minimum and you've only got one person here, like this person's already an achiever, right? So it's not that hard.
Well, and if you have 10 people who are qualified underneath you, if they're qualified, they've at least purchased 50. So then you're at 500 already. And then if you're buying 175, you know, now you're at 675. And it's just, it gives you a little bit more push to hit that 1,500. All right.
We're pushing 1 hour and 5 minutes. How many more questions do we give these ladies their afternoon and their weekend?
We can wrap it up. I want to answer their questions. This is the first time we're doing a live Q&A, guys. I hope it's going well.
Hey, we could go all night, really.
We really could.
We just want to make sure your questions are answered, but at the same time, a lot of these questions are the same thing, just from different ladies. So.
All right. So Jamie asked, do sales from the replicated website count towards any PV? No. That's a completely separate bonus. And will shirts be carried in smaller sizes than 2? Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure 2 is still the smallest.
That's a Nicole question, though, too. So
yeah,
you never know.
Not that I know of. So I'm not saying no specifically. It could be, but that's Nicole and Sean's lane. All right. Does the team volume count for our second and third tiers as well?
Your team volume will always consist of 5 levels deep.
Yep.
no matter your rank, no matter what you're purchasing, no matter how many people you've sponsored, your team volume will always be infinite width, 5 levels deep. And so, like, that just goes back to this other question. Like, man, the team volume seems high. Well, it's actually not that high. Like, I'll be honest, like, I totally fought tooth and nail with this compensation plan to go to bat for the merchandiser.
Yeah, he really did.
I mean, literally, like this, like, if this is taking long, blame me. Because I kept saying, nope, make it easier. Nope, make it easier. Nope, make it easier. And it was a tug of war. So this is for you. I think you guys will see it, appreciate it, and get it in the next few weeks and months as your teams build. And as, I mean, you think about it, like, let's say you wanted to go to a farmer's market, a trade show, an in-house try-on session, whatever you want to call it, right? You're not going to invite your friend to your house and have 25 dresses and expect to either A, make a lot of money, or give them a good selection. When you walk into, like, the Gap or, I don't know, Nordstrom's, they have everything under the sun. And if you literally went and counted every pieces in that mall space or whatever, there's probably upwards of like 5, 7, 10,000 per pieces of clothing. So if you feel like your team volume is low or your personal volume is, like, my advice to you would be to just dream big. I mean, honestly, dream big. I cannot tell you how many ladies that I know personally and people who call in I talk to who say, oh my gosh, my girlfriend came over, she bought 2, but she asked for 2, I didn't have the right size. There's so many of you I know who are nodding your head and laughing, saying, oh my gosh, that's happened to me over and over and over again. I only had one ballerina size 7. She brought in 2 daughters. I only had 1. I feel like an idiot. I should have bought more. Da, 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 da. So if you feel like you want to be able to sell the right amount, I mean, like, let's have that in stock.
Okay. Ashley Daly, please email customer service and tell them who you want or what you want. Let us know, and they relay it to us, and we can take care of it and or contact you. Will pricing on replicated website be the same as map? No, we plan to, if and when there's a dress on the website, it will always be more expensive than your guys' map because, again, we're not trying to directly compete, so it will be more expensive.
Can we highlight and share that one from Kristen? Like, she gets it, she knows it. Can be like, sweet.
Yeah, someone asked to review the items for PV again, and Kristen was nice enough to spell it out for you. So hopefully you guys can see that at the bottom of your screen. 1 dress, 1 PV, 1 T, 0.75, 1 legging, 0.5, 1 short, 0.25.
So plan accordingly. I mean, with that being said, I mean, let's be honest. I know there's a lot of you I've spoken to who say, oh my gosh, I've got 65 dresses in my inventory. I'm super excited. When the shorts come out, I want to couple them together, sell this dress and these shorts together. Kind of maybe budget for that, plan for that. Say, oh my gosh, I've got 65 dresses. I should probably have at least 35, if not 40 shorts. It's kind of an easy upsell, right? Like, you say, hey, this will look great on your daughter. Put some cute little shorts underneath it. It's a 2-for-1 sell for you. To me, just makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're going to try and get through these quick because we know that we are pushing an hour and we want to let you guys go about your day. So will the leggings and short sizes be the same as dresses? Probably a Nicole Sean question. I do know the answer to this one. Shorts and leggings are going to be the same sizes as dresses up to 8-10. So they're going to start at 6 to 12 months and go up all the sizes you know and love, but they're going to stop at 8-10. So I do know that. And let's see.
I do like this. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, this one right here.
I feel like we've
covered it probably then.
Yeah.
Will
shorts and leggings launch together? Yes, they will. And our plan is to launch the leggings and shorts, every piece we have on hand in this warehouse, the day we go full launch. So it's going to be a fun day.
Hey, we should have merchant ID numbers next to these names, I'm afraid.
I like this from Christy. Thank you for your time. We all love you and all the work you both do for all of us. Let's get busy, ladies, and build wide and deep. Christy's got the right idea, you guys. All right. All right, I think that kind of sums it up. We answered a good amount of questions. Most of them are kind of repeating themselves. So again, as a wrap up, cute, adorable new comp plan. Not in your back office now, but will be soon. The easiest way is we're actually waiting for our software team to teach me how to do it and update the stock. So that's what we're waiting on. And so once it's done, I'll just send an email and so you guys know that it's there. Secondly, all these 6 ways to earn, super exciting. And what was the last thing?
I'm too distracted by the comments.
The chat is so distracting. Oh, commissions. So,
I like it.
So commissions for July, like we said, they're live. Checks are going out by Thursday of next week. And then we're going to be showing you commissions for August very soon. Again, emails will be going out when these things get released. Keep you guys in the loop. We love you. Thank you so much for spending your day with us.
Have a wonderful weekend. Seriously, thank you guys for all your hard work. We're excited for the new prints. We're excited for those checks to get out. We're excited for the August commissions to be cut out as well. So again, thank you so much for making your time. Doing what you're doing. We'll see you soon.
And I encourage you guys, I know this was a long video and we did show the brochure. So if you know that a lot of your team wasn't available to watch this right now, encourage them to watch the replay, to read the comp plan, to study it, ask each other questions, try and answer your team's questions. Customer service is definitely here to help you, but hopefully you guys can take this weekend, really study it, really get to know it, plan your future for your business. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We love you guys.
Onward and upward.
All right.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
We'll talk to you later.